There he is. Good evening. Decent. I'd like to welcome everyone to the 2006 SIMA Honors Night. First of all, thank you for all of our guests that have joined us here for this evening. And I'd like to thank all of those that are following online via the live stream from afar. And tonight is a celebration. It genuinely is. It's meant to kind of celebrate the achievements and the accomplishments that have taken place throughout the year. The first thing that I'd like to try to do before we get too far along is make sure we acknowledge some of the people that play an important role in this evening, but just SIMA as a program. I would like to make a huge acknowledgement to the greater school community, specifically our Board of Trustees, our head of school, Mr. John Hopman, our upper school and middle school administrative team, that basically provide the platform that we use to pursue excellence. Through each day, there is definitely a special cohort of individuals that we work with to support these young men. For example, that's our athletic administration team, our sports medicine and sports medicine and sports performance department, along with numerous departments within the school community, specifically the infirmary, our facilities and maintenance staff, our dining services, and our residence life staff, just to name a few. As we work on a daily basis and speak about SIMA and the trajectory, the path, the direction, we tend to reference the four constituent groups that we use to kind of guide us. And it's really important that we acknowledge and recognize them as well. That first group is our remarkable coaching staff, okay? There is a dedication and a level of professionalism that at times is unmatched. And again, I'm honored to work alongside you gentlemen every day, and I'm greatly appreciative of your effort. The second group that we often speak about is actually our alumni, okay? Our alumni are the group that has gone on to the world and helped burgeon this reputation that many people have known SIMA for. And they're the ones that helped lay the foundation for this program that we all have grown immense pride for. So that's that group I always continue to thank for the work that they've done prior to and the work that they continue to do. The third group is our parents and the families and your belief and your continued support in what it is that we do on a daily basis, and we're indebted to you. And the last group is our students. And I can't say how much I appreciate the fact that you show up each and every day to get better. All right, you continue to inspire us as coaches and drive us to continue to do what we do. And I thank you for that. So if you follow us on social media or if you've been to our office, then you're somewhat familiar with the phrase trust the process. And I've yet to find a clear and concise explanation for what that particular phrase means. My search for clarity will go on, that much I know. But in the end, you gentlemen are the process. You are the ones that we are responsible for nurturing, for molding, and for supporting. Okay? You are the ones whose growth and maturation and development is our responsibility. And that is what we will continue to do. That's what drives us as a staff, and together we will continue to grow. So we added a couple wrinkles this year. The first is of a video that I'd like to show of a few of the accomplishments from this year. So yeah, just a couple of highlights from the year. It doesn't quite capture everything, but definitely nice to kind of recognize some of what it is that we do each and every day. And now I'd like to turn it over to Coach Jake Pisarczyk and the awards for SIMA Youth.
All right, SIMA Youth, thank you for a great school year. I truly enjoyed working with all you this year. You all have a great promise and potential to achieve great things moving forward. I wish you all the best. Now on to our awards. Our Captain Leadership Award, Abhiraj Varma. A proper role model, MVP Award, Lucas Villar. And last but not least, overcoming a serious injury this school year, Coaches Award, Thade Judy. Thank you very much, everybody, and La Familia.
Good evening, student athletes, faculty, staff, and families. Junior Academy, where are you? Right there. It's been an honor for me to coach you this year. A year full of ups and downs, hard losses, and great wins. Today we celebrate the growth obtained through all the hard work and effort we all have given for 10 months. And all I have to say is thank you for this amazing year. But now, what you have been waiting for, the awards. First, Eagle Leadership Award, an award given to a new student that came and fits perfectly to the program and to the school. Please join me with a round of applause to this Juniors Academy Eagle Leadership Award, Lucas Severo Silva, also known as Calanguinho. Junior Academy's most valuable player is also a new student athlete that embodied the SIMA identity since day one. Please give a round of applause to Alex Borte. And last but not least, it's time for the SIMA Coaches Award, an award given to a student athlete who demonstrates the SIMA values daily, someone who serves as an example for others. Please give a round of applause for this year Junior Academy's captain and SIMA Coaches Award, Lucas Capuan. Thank you, everyone, and let's continue the night with Juniors Elites Awards and Coach Lucas Marchetti.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who do not know who I am, I'm Coach Lucas Marchetti, and I have the privilege to say that I am the coach of this year's Junior Elite. Now, I want to begin the night by saying not only congratulations, but thank you. First and foremost, to all my colleagues that I have the privilege to work with every day, thank you for all that you do, both on and off the field, and thank you for making the job so rewarding and fun. And to the players for always reminding us why we love doing what we do and why we do this every day for the passion of the game. At the beginning of the year, I asked Junior Elite, and I asked every single student athlete, what drives them to play this game? Well, a lot of the guys spoke about improving both on and off the field. The big motivation that drove them and resonated with me was the unity that they wanted to have with their teammates, the social aspect. So over the course of this year, I saw 17 individuals become a group that not only meshed on the field, but off the field as well. And with that being said, there are a couple of individuals that I would like to recognize at this time. The Eagle Leadership Award is an award that is given to a student athlete who demonstrates unique leadership quality. This year's Eagle Leadership Award recipient is Landon Butelman. The next award is the most valuable player. While the most valuable player is not necessarily the best player, it's someone who gives you that extra something when you really need it. And this year's most valuable player for the Junior Elite group is AJ Penn. Finally, the SIMA Coaches Award is an award that goes to the student athlete who demonstrates the values of SIMA on a daily basis, the example for others to learn from. This year's SIMA Coaches Award recipient is Damian Jones. This is generous. This is generous. Physical 90, no chance. Goalkeeper. And now we will move on to the goalkeepers.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to take a quick moment to say how much I truly enjoyed this year with all of you. It was a long year, a tough year, and a demanding year, but you guys made it fun every single day. The energy, the jokes, the personalities, and the way you all showed up made this group special. I will always remember from this year Leo singing Justin Bieber songs like he was on tour. William teaching me random French words every day. Sam somehow jamming his fingers every single day. Joaquim saying shifty like it was part of our training model. Dax trying to juggle the ball, which, let's be honest, is never gonna happen. Martin going to join Junior Elite after goalkeeper training at a super fast speed, world-class pace. Robson coming out from the goal and killing me every time when we work 1v1s. Ken with his amazing reactions, as you just saw in the video, and his famous, what a save. What a save. Jonathan playing long balls from the back like he was Ederson, and Coach Sal with his signature say, buena. But honestly, those little moments are what made this year so enjoyable for me. Beyond the saves, the training session, the games, and the hard work, I really appreciated the relationships we built and the fun we had together. I'm proud of each of you. Thank you for making a long year feel a lot lighter and a lot more fun. Keep working, keep growing, and remember, once a keeper, always a little bit crazy. Thank you.
Goalkeepers, man, we are unique. I thank you guys for the hard work that you do during the year. I know Coach Miguel and I sometimes can be a little tough, but as we always say, we do it because we think that it's going to be the best for you. And myself, and I'm very sure that Coach Miguel too, is aware that we do it because we think it's the best. And you guys truly put effort every single day. You show up, you don't quit, and that's something special that makes you guys great players, but it also makes you guys better person. So yeah, just thank you, and again, we hope to see you guys next year, and we are definitely gonna miss Ken coming up, Robes, and you too. Now into the awards. This year, the Coaches Award goes to William Steed. Eagle Awards goes to Robson Moraes.
And the last award, MVP award for Joaquim Miranda.
Hello, I'm Coach Jimenez. I'm coach of SIMA Varsity this year. Good evening, students, parents, fellow coaches, faculty, and administrative staff. First of all, I want to thank Coach Jake for his support and for standing by my side throughout this entire journey. I learned a lot from you. I really appreciate it. SIMA Varsity, I want to thank all of you personally, because this year was also a new and challenging experience for me. You became great teachers in my own coaching career, helping me learn how to handle difficult moments and periods without results. But in the end, the greatest result was seeing each one of you become better players and better people than when I first met at the beginning of the year. That speaks volumes about your perseverance and character throughout the season. I especially want to thank you and congratulate you, because your behavior was exemplary, both off the field and academically. I also appreciate your commitment to the program and your constant attendance to the training sessions. Even when the results were not going our way, you kept showing up, working, and believing. That means a lot for me, and I value it deeply. Lastly, I want to make a very special mention to Oliver Anderson, who is completing a full journey with SIMA since the 2020-2021 post-COVID season, when he first joined us as a 7th grader, and today he is graduating. To wrap this chapter, I simply want to thank all of you for believing and for always trusting the process. Now, the awards. Coaches Award, Emilio Sanchez. Eagles Award, Daniel Considera Cortés. MVP Award is going to Julián Maldonado, and you're going to be missed next year. Now it's turn to Coach Graydon.
So I've been asked to speak first because Coach Graydon's a little shy around people. So what I want to say, this elite group is a group that showed unity, commitment, and most of all toughness, especially when Coach Graydon made you run cross fields. And you guys just kept crying and crying. But you pushed as a group, pushed each other, and got better for it. You were a group that never backed down from a challenge that was asked of you, even when times got too hard for some. And as a group, you carried the strength of the next guy over and formed a great work ethic that Coach Graydon and myself really admired. This is a group of players that I'm really going to miss and hope that all the players moving forward find success, but most important, happiness, whether it's either on or off the field. You ready?
All right, come on.
First, I want to start by congratulating all of SIMA Elite. You should be all incredibly proud of the legacy that you will leave behind here with SIMA and Montverde Academy. Each of you has played a role in building the culture and standard of this program, and your impact will continue to live long after you leave. Next, I want to give a huge shout out to Coach Lucas. Today, come on. His energy and passion and love for SIMA is unmatched. He probably drinks a bag of mate per day, so that's where all the energy comes from. Yeah. But at his core, he is one of the most genuine people I know. Thank you for standing by my side this year. I truly appreciate you, and I could not have gone through this year without you. Now for the awards. The Eagle Leadership Award for SIMA Elite goes to Miguel Selva. This player who's going to be MVP only played a half of the season with SIMA Elite, but I believe he deserved it. Andre Silva. The SIMA Coaches Award. This player has been the example for others to follow this year. He spent the entire season playing out of his preferred position on the right wing. He sacrificed personal preference and comfort in order to help the group. His team-first mentality stands out. Danny Fluck. Now we'll call Coach Dom up to the stage.
I'd like to welcome everyone, welcome the SIMA families. Congratulations to all the SIMA student athletes for a successful 2025, 26 season. To my fellow coaching staff, thank you guys for showing up every day, doing the work that you do. Long days, weekends. Families, I want you to know that these gentlemen here, these coaches, they're more than just coaches. They take care of our boys, and it's not just about the technical or the tactics. They go above and beyond to take care of these young gentlemen here. They're not just coaches. I know I learned something. They're transformational coaches where they impact the person more than the athlete. So I want to give them a little round of applause for these guys because they are wonderful human beings. SIMA Gold it's a privilege to be your coach. It's not just an honor, it's a privilege. I get to learn about you guys, see you every day, the hard work that you put in, the sacrifice that you guys make from being far away from your family. It's my privilege to be your coach, and I learn a lot more from you boys than I could probably teach you. So thank you for giving me that. Okay, now the awards. We'll start with the SIMA Coaches Award. This boy, this young man, last year, trying to find a space for him to play on the pitch, and putting him on the right wing, left wing, 7, 11, midfielder, and through it all, he demonstrated all the values that SIMA instills in us: discipline, respect, perseverance. And now I can't take him off the field. I need him on the pitch. I can't take him off the field. This award, SIMA Coaches Award, goes to Emmanuel Opoku. Eagle Leadership Award. This young man, he arrived a few years back, arrived with a little chip on his shoulder, getting himself in a little trouble here and there. But through the years, he trusted the process. And year by year, I saw his growth and his ability to lead by example. And this year, he's such a great example to his teammates, the juniors, the sophomores on the team, and he leads by example. I don't even have to ask him to do something. He just I turn around, and he's already leading. He's already doing it. Congratulations, Biamongo. And the most valuable player award. He's another one, another wonderful, lots of talent, quiet to himself, silent but deadly on the field. He could turn the game around like that, and his teammates, they respect him, and he leads in silence. Most valuable player, Kwasi. Thank you.
Where was it? So oftentimes, the unique nature of the SIMA program, it's the fact that it is a school-based program, an interscholastic program at that, and we have the opportunity to represent Montverde Academy in interscholastic competition. So we have a series of awards to commemorate that season. So these awards that we have coming up are for those individuals that participated in both junior varsity and varsity contest. So junior varsity has basically 3 awards. There's an Eagle Award, there is a Most Improved Award, and then there's an MVP award. There's a series of values that the athletic department has come up with, which we'll get to a little bit more in terms of the varsity awards. But the Eagle Award is meant to encapsulate basically all those core values that oftentimes are referred. This year's JV Eagle Award winner is Paulo Macias. So the next award is the Most Improved Award, and that's meant to coincide with the core value growth. This year's Most Improved JV Award winner is Haniel Acosta Quintero. And the final award for junior varsity is the MVP award, and that is meant to signify the individual that exhibits excellence kind of on the field and during that JV season. And this year's award winner is Gabriel Zamuth. Okay, so yeah, a couple years ago, the athletic department came up with these core values, and it's the acronym from the word Eagles, our mascot. The E is for excellence, the A is for accountability, the G is for growth, the L is for leadership, E is for education, and then the S represents sportsmanship. So each of these awards that we have for the varsity teams is meant to correspond with one of those core values. So hence, when these individuals are receiving these awards, that's the conversation that is had amongst the coaches on how we land and designate the winners for this year. So the excellence in the varsity MVP for the high school season is Andre Silva. So the next award for accountability is our Varsity Unsung Hero Award. So accountability is a word that we often reference in speaking with the young men and its importance. And I think oftentimes as coaches, we have those young men that are important to the team, and they don't necessarily have always the stats and a lot of the accolades and the recognition. So this award is meant to somewhat signify those individuals that are accountable to the team through their efforts. This year's winner for varsity season is Artur Ferreira Sesma. So the next award is meant to correspond with growth, progress, and this is the Most Improved Award. And I think, yeah, we see a lot of growth through all of these young men over the course of the year. But specifically when we talk about the high school season and the season that begins in November and kind of ends around the middle of January, this young man exhibited a tremendous amount of growth, a tremendous amount of progress, and that is Julian Maldonado. So the next award is leadership, and it is signified by the Varsity Legacy Award. So yeah, when we look at the high school contest, it's different from the other contests that we play over the course of the year. But this young man has showed a level of dedication and commitment during his time here, and this is an appropriate award for him. This year's award winner is Daniel Rocha. So as a school-based program, we are fortunate that we have regular interaction with teachers, with the upper school in general. So we're fully aware of how they're doing in the classroom when it's good and sometimes when it's maybe not as well as we would like. But in this instance, it's really, really clear when young men are excelling in the classroom. And this young man has done that in several different aspects. This year's Varsity Scholar Award winner is Noah Sarai. The last core value is sportsmanship, which I think, depending on if you're watching television, is often sometimes hard to spot. But this young man and this award is called the Heart of a Champion Award. He signifies that. And I think we're all naturally competitive. We all want to win. But this young man doesn't seem to lose sight of what it means to be respectful of the game, of the opponent, of the officials. And that we can't thank him enough for. This year's Varsity Heart of a Champion Award is Danny Fluck Lozano. All right, at this time, I would like to call up Mr. Jason Torres and Mr. Leah Campopiano to present the Sports Performance and Overcome Award.
Hello, everyone. My name is Leah Campopiano. I'm one of the athletic trainers here, and I'll be presenting the Overcomers Award from the sports medicine team. The Overcomers Award is presented to a student athlete who exemplifies perseverance in overcoming both physical and mental obstacles throughout their athletic year. This award recognizes someone who demonstrates strong character, self-motivation, accountability, and serves as a positive influence on those around them. It honors an athlete who consistently seeks opportunity to grow and apply their understandings of health and wellness to their craft. This year's recipient truly embodies what it means to be an overcomer. Although they were faced with injuries and setbacks throughout the season, they never allowed these challenges to define them. Instead, they approach each obstacle with determination, resilience, and a commitment to improvement. They showed us that setbacks are only temporary and that true character is revealed in how you respond to adversity. Their perseverance, attitude, and leadership serves as an example to everyone around them. It is my honor to present this year's Overcomers Award to Rafael Rossetti.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Parents, thank you so much for investing your children's futures in Montverde Academy and this fantastic coaching staff. I get to see day in and day out what these coaches do to prepare for your son's development. I put us up against anyone in the country and in the world, honestly. These gentlemen care for them, not only as athletes, they care for them as young men. It is seen day by day. We look at them as a true representation of what it means to be a Montverde Academy student athlete. So also to you all, thank you for entrusting us. So please, if we can get a round of applause for your parents. So on behalf of our strength and conditioning coaches, I am presenting the Sports Performance Award. The Sports Performance Award recognizes a student athlete that exhibits an unwavering commitment to their growth physically and mentally in the sports performance domain. This student athlete can be counted on to set an example of positivity, focus, and discipline amongst their peers. Day in and day out, they show up ready to work even when they don't really want to. They find discipline and they are diligent in their day-to-day efforts. Ryan Sterling, please come to the stage.
Okay, our next award this evening is our Student Athlete of the Year Award. And this award is meant to celebrate the young man that exemplifies many of the values that I just kind of touched on earlier during the high school season, but many of the valuables and principles that we hold dearly within SIMA. It's an individual that encompasses not only the principles and values of SIMA, but really Montverde Academy. Montverde Academy's mission is to develop leaders with a passion for knowledge, that are innovative and have a global perspective. This young man represents ultimately all that we want SIMA to stand for. There was a somewhat spirited conversation in the office because we had lots of candidates to consider. But after conversation or debate, if you want to call it, there was one young man's name who just kept coming up and kept coming up. This year's Student Athlete of the Year is Danny Fluck-Lozano. Okay, and then the final award for the evening is our SIMA Legacy Award. This is an award that came out a few years ago. I just felt that it was important to recognize people that tend to go above and beyond, but people that have a profound impact on SIMA. And oftentimes, yeah, if you're in a team, it's easy to kind of basically say these team members are eligible for this award, you know, high school, whatnot. So it was a way to recognize people that didn't really fit in one of those buckets or one of those categories, but it was important to recognize and acknowledge their contributions. So that's basically how this award kind of came about. In the end, it's an individual that their level of investment and commitment is really difficult to quantify. But they just have this impact that translates, whether it's the student athletes themselves, it's our staff, and oftentimes it's the campus community as a whole. These past recipients typically are they're selfless, they're kind, they're passionate, but they're very professional. All while demonstrating a level of respect for each individual they come in contact with. Last year, we actually recognized Mr. Jason Torres. And one of the reasons is he has an unwavering obligation to care. This year's recipient has had a huge impact on me, which is probably why my voice is quivering a little bit. But he's also had an impact on our coaches and many of the student athletes that have come through this program. He's been a colleague, he's been a confidant, he supports us, and he challenges us in equal measure. He has been instrumental in helping us develop the framework that we have in SIMA, and he's helped us chart the overall direction. The 2026 SIMA Legacy Award goes to Mr. Tony Hernandez Garcia. So, unfortunately, Mr. Hernandez is not here this year. His obligations wouldn't allow him to attend, but he was kind enough to send us a video message.
Good evening to everyone from LA, California. I'm Tony Hernandez, and I'm so proud to have this news that I'm receiving the Legacy Award from SIMA. For me, first thing is to share with all of you, NBA community, athletic department, SIMA staff, and the most important thing, SIMA players and families, how proud I am to receive this award. I cannot imagine, have to be honest with you, I cannot imagine another club or institution that can make me be more proud to receive this award, because I know that this award is coming from the soul of the program and the appreciation that you have for my 3 years there, that to have the Legacy Award for only being 3 years there makes me feel that you appreciate that I did my best every second of the 3 years that I was there. Is an important part of my life. I have to say, and as you say always, 1, 2, 3, you are my family, you are la familia for me, and that never is going to change. It's something that I bring with me every place that I go, any interaction that I have, and with all the clubs that I was working from. I depart SIMA, and all the clubs that I'm working and I will be working in the future, SIMA will be part of the success. And make sure to know that you are part of the success that I could have in the places that I have been. You are a part of that. And obviously, to the SIMA players and families, I want to share with you how lucky you are to be in a program like SIMA, that I have to say that you appreciate a lot when you are there, but you are going to see that you are going to appreciate it more and more, and you are going to miss it when you are going to leave the program. So I will say to you, as I cannot do it anymore, take the benefit of every single second that you are going to have in the program. Take benefit of each interaction with your teammates, each interaction with your coaches, each interaction with anyone else that you can meet in the school, because the environment is fantastic. At the end of the video, I want to say thank you again. I'm so proud of this award. I couldn't imagine that I was going to receive this award. Thank you to all the SIMA staff for the infinite hours that you are giving to these players and these families. That's outstanding. And as I used to say to you, and I said the last time that I was there as a part of the SIMA program, thank you, I respect you, I love you, and I miss you. See you soon.
So yeah, thank you again for joining us for this very, very special occasion that we use to celebrate an incredible program that's comprised of incredible young men. Seniors, enjoy these last few moments with your peers, your classmates. This week is a celebration of your journey over the past 12 years. We wish you nothing but the best as you go on to begin your next chapter. Underclassmen, please continue to work hard this week as you prepare for your final exams. We're looking forward to picking back up where we left off and having another great year next year. Thank you again for joining us, and have a wonderful evening.